reasonably figure out what kind of venues we need, what size of venue we need. Like we just need to like set a limit. Basically, we need to just like that's basically what it sounds like. What is the new system? It's the new, like the top 125 people get an invite instead of get X amount of championship points for your world's invite. Did you read Chris Chen's post? Was that the post that Kieran retweeted about like how like the juniors and seniors grind or whatever? I did not read it, but I definitely understand that. I think it like if we could have it so juniors and seniors have like a goal to hit, I think that would be better. I think Masters saying top X is correct probably, but then juniors and seniors going back to get X to get your world invite is probably correct. All right, so we have to go with the Squawkabilly here. We do have Ogre Pawn and Area Zero and Raging Bolt. The hand's pretty good though. Like it's just like a pretty good start, I feel like. Area Zero, Pawn, Bolt. Honestly, we didn't even need to... Now that I see the hand, we could have chilled, right? Do we need to be this aggressive? I mean, I don't hate getting aggressive, but we didn't need to get aggressive, right? We could have chilled. We could have just fan ordered him for double hoodoo. We had Crispin in hand. We'll see. This fall for Baby Bolt seemed fine. Didn't really need to squawk. Well, actually, if we want to do Baby Bolt, though, we need an energy for the Baby Bolt, right? So now that you mentioned the Baby Bolt, I kind of do like getting Baby Bolt online here. But if we're going to go for the Baby Bolt, we need an energy attached to it, right? So we can actually KO the Dreepy off the bench. Then we need energy and Baby Bolt at this point. We always have Noctowl, so we don't have nothing, but I don't think the hand has Baby Bolt energy in it, for sure. Could PTCG Live be a good jumping off point for paper tourneys? You mean like starting with it? Yeah, for sure. You mean Ralts, good sir? True, yes, Ralts. Oh, so I guess it matters a little bit less. All right, so we're just gonna pass from here. Would it be nice to go like a little bit wider for sure? Before we potentially get Artisaned. See what we got on the other side though. They seem to be stressing a little bit for sure. Definitely seems like they're stressing a bit. Attach active, research. Ooh, research, counter catcher, double guard. Oh, it's Jellicent. He's got the fish. I thought they were guardies, bro. We're getting fishy with it. Hold up. Hold on, hold on. Now all the fish are dead. All right, Ultra Ball's coming in. I assume we're looking for a TM Evo here if possible. Although, at this point, I should just get out of Curlia. What's the Jellicent do again? If it's in the active, it has its ability item locks, and its attack does... Oh, it's item locks and tool locks. And its attack does 80 plus 80 more if you have 4 energy on it or something like that. So Guardy can get it over to like the 160 swing. What if the top 100 players in live get a special promo every season that could motivate us, entice players to play? A special promo card? I mean, just something. Honestly, I don't really care what it is. I don't know what it should be. I haven't really thought about that. It just needs to be something. And then TPCI can come up with what it should be and what the system should look like. I leave that up to them. Guardy does not rotate before Mega Guardy, no. Mega Guardy comes out sometime at the end of this year, towards the end of this year, and Guardy rotates next month. What is the red token thing in the center? That's just an indicator of who went second. So the player on the left went second. Because what they do in Japan is they don't play +3. They play 25 minutes even turns. Is their system. Dude, this is miserable here. Do you retreat to the Clefairy so you can draw cards off the Fez? We're never retreating to the Ralts, right? All right, this is rough. Can the Jellicent make the comeback though? All right, so no item lock yet. So we could see Baby Bolt snipe the lone Ralts off the bench, honestly. If they play E-Switch. So if they play E-Switch, they go Crispin E-Switch this turn. Baby Bolt snipe. But just going Raging Bolt knockout active is also still pretty good, I assume. Also just fan boss killer Ralts. That is true. We could just fan... Honestly, yeah, you could just do that. I do kind of like the idea of just KOing that Ralts, to be honest. Maybe that's what we will see. I did forget about the fan rotom getting in there. So we could just go like Vessel boss here, KO the fan. Okay, or KO the Ralts. Yeah, sure, I'm down. 18 minutes left, plenty of time. I think as the Guardy player here, though, like, it doesn't feel great, but I think you're like okay with this, if that's the play. Yeah, I feel like if you're the Guardy player here, you're like, okay, this is okay. The Ralts dies, that's fine, we'll be okay. Ogre Pawn cycle for 1. Second pawn comes into play. 2. Nest Ball and Lightning Energy. You could grab Latias here. Nah, probably not. Latias, you get another ancient Pokemon in play. You maybe just wait though. But like, I don't know. Actually, I don't hate filling the bench here. I just don't know what I get. All right, there's a knockout with the fan rotom. KO the Ralts, just gonna hold a Nest Ball for now because I feel like there's a decent chance that like a stadium gets played next turn, like an Artisan or something. So with that in mind, I kind of liked the idea of maybe benching something else this turn. I don't know, man. Drew 15 cards, got 1 Ralts, and it was KO. Doesn't feel okay. Well, I just like if your active's getting KO'd or the Ralts is getting KO'd, like I feel like you're still kind of in the same tempo, basically. Like they only got a 1 prize knockout this turn instead of a 2 prize knockout. I'm not saying it's like better. Only recovered 2 there. Interesting. Could have recovered another one. It doesn't feel like we're under like that much more pressure, I guess is what I would say. I wonder if we should have got the other fish or the jelly, I guess. Well, I guess it is a jellyfish. Same difference, right? All right, into the Iono for 6. Still 5 going over to the other side, so not a disruption card you're expecting to stick. Nest Ball, Ralts, Ultra Ball in hand. Still have the Fez draw as well. I see the baby fish in the hand as well. Shuffle before the Fez draw. What is that card on the... Is that a Klefki? What is that card? It looks like Klefki. I can't tell, though. Went for the shuffle before... Interesting. Went for the shuffle before drawing with Fez. So wanted access to potentially some of the cards on the bottom, I guess. But I can't tell what it is. LGM, maybe? What does that card do? Oh yeah, doesn't the LGM move energy from your opponent's side of the field to something else? Benching Squawk in this matchup feels so troll. I mean, it's not really how it works. You put Squawk on your bench when you're going from not playing the game to playing the game. You're not just like benching Squawk because you want to. Squawk hits the bench because you have to. Goes for the Vessel on the Ultra. I wonder if we're ever retreating the Clefairy here. Yeah, and a Porter attack. So it just moves in energy from one of your opponent's Pokemon to another one? To be fair, he also didn't know the matchup. I mean, I think he was going to Squawk there no matter what. I think the Squawk was just happening. Does the Bolt matchup feel more free because of the Jellyfish? No clue, to be honest. It does seem decent. Like, you go Iono plus knockout a Raging Bolt, or you knock out anything, and then they're also item locked. I mean, that seems pretty good. Quick question: can we play the super old Super Rod that's saying different effect than current one and saying flipping the coins? Yes, you can. Okay, retreat to Screamtail and pass. See what they put together on the other side. They have the energy. They have Sada in hand as well. So it looks like they're in a Vessel here and then Sada. No TM Evo still on the other side. I feel like we have to find... It's kind of feeling like we need to find Candy Guardy next turn, to be honest. That's how I'm feeling right now. I feel like we need the Candy Guardy next turn, but it is possible. Have the Guardy... I think we might have the fish in the... Or, yeah, the Jellyfish in the hand as well. They push the 4 months there. Naval. What's the card next to Guardy side Fez? It's a Roltz. Boss on the Fez is pretty good, though. Still doable. I feel like it's still doable here. Clefairy survives, so that means we can go... Like, theoretically, you can get Iono, Jelly... Wait, is there even Monkey Dory in this deck? We gotta make room for a 2/2 fish. I actually am curious now. Yeah, if we go fish KO plus Iono, this is winnable. This is very winnable. It's a team Devo, so it makes me feel like there is a Monkey Dories, but maybe not. Maybe there is not Monkey Dory. Does the ball player play 2 boss? No clue. All right, Screamtail gets pushed up. I feel like Into the Arvin is not the player you're looking for. That does lead to Candy Gardevoir, though. Oh, hey, we can go further. Oh, there is Dark Energy in there. There is Monkey Dories. At least one Monkey Dory. Discard a Dark off the first research. Oh, okay, okay. Probably 2 Monkey Dory. Yeah, not playing the Monkey Dories definitely seems bad, so that makes sense. The Middlemon is the Frillish. Can we pull together like Candy Gardevoir Fish knockout? Or maybe it's just gonna be Screamtail KO Squawk. Let's see. All right, here we go. Artisan can also come into play to find something else as far as attackers go. Maybe we just came in the active here, though, as well. That could be fine. We have Clefairy on the bench, so Screamtail could KO the active, leave a 1 prizer on the active for the turn. Candy, Artisan, Iono. No backup tool card, no second TM Evo. The Devo is prized. We still got 11 minutes left, so still plenty of time to make the comeback here. Also, the Guardy player did go second, so we're always going to have that final turn for Guardy if it ends on the other side. KO active with tail. Yeah, that might just be the play here, to be honest. At first, I was thinking about KOing the Squawk ability, but we have Clefairy in play. May as well use it, right? I wonder if we're going to see the Artisan hit the field or not. I just hold off on that for now. Wait, do they have 4 energy? Hold up, hold up. I'm not sure how many energy they have. Does it have to be a Clefairy KO? Goes for the Artisan. Squawk and Noctowl to the discard pile. Do you ever just Scream Tail the Hoot Hoot here actually instead? Yeah, do we just go KO Hoot Hoot? I actually don't hate that. All right, it is a little bit zoomed in, to be honest. I mean, we did get rid of Area 0, but I was like, it's like not as claustrophobic, I feel like, as last time. But honestly, zooming out a little bit would be nice. Maybe I've just gotten used to it. Maybe I've just gotten used to it. Okay, it looks like we are going for the KO in the active here. Yeah, it looks like it is going to be a KO in the active here. I guess you could still KO the Hoot Hoot here and you just want the extra energy on the active. But it's going for the 2 prize knockout. I don't hate it. I like the Hoot. Yeah, I don't hate the Hoot either. Honestly, both seem fine. The problem with KO and Hoot Hoot is you're only getting 1 prize card. So you're like another turn away from winning the game. Which doesn't sound great, to be honest. Vessel Ditto. How many energy does Jellicent need? Is it 4? It needs 4, right? So you can just KO with Fan Rotom here, I guess. Putting Artisan, but not using that Squawk taken away by the opponent. That actually, honestly, is a good point there, Tommy. Yeah, just did it, but didn't use it. We could have just left it. We could have just not put it in play, and then we could have KO'd Squawk, right? This turn with another Scream Tail, possibly. And then we're just like a gust away from winning the game, to be honest. Yeah, he's definitely curious. I'm curious to see what their plan is from here. The bench is locked right now, but we might be seeing a Artisan come down to unlock it again. Did they switch the outline to red and black for Team Rocket? Probably not, because the latest set for them is the black and white set. They just always have like a different color scheme for the Japan Championships, I feel like. Alright, so this is probably got to get an Area 0 here, I assume. Well, if they're getting an S-Ball, they're definitely getting Area 0. Yeah. And they're just going to try and set up as many attackers as possible. I mean, I guess you could go... If you can recover Scream Tail this turn and get a Monkey Dory down with a Dark Energy, you could punch... You could, like, Iono punch Fez on the bench for 160 plus Monkey Dory 30 over. Don't take a KO to not trigger draw power. And then next turn KO Fez plus KO another 2-prizer, right? Like, you still have, like, a line here for sure. Doesn't run any Legacy Energies and Ace-Spec for Typhlosion over Secret Box. Doesn't seem very good. You just can't find it. Hilda? Maybe? The only way it seems, like, reasonable is if you actually play Pidgeot, but yeah, I don't know. It doesn't seem great, to be honest. Was it Pokemon on Gardevoir's bench? A Frillish. It evolves into the Jellicent. Could they ever get caught without fighting energy on Raging? I almost feel like they should just swing with the Raging Bolt here. If they put this on the Fan Rotom or something, or even the Baby Bolt, does it ever get like too cheesy? They start to run out of options. Yeah, I'm not sure I love this on the Fan Rotom here. They had a Grass in hand as well. They could have put the Grass on the Fan Rotom instead. I just don't like the fighting energy being on the thing, to be honest. All right, let's see if the comeback can happen from here. They have a couple different lines they could take. I mean, they could just go like Iono plus punch with the fish. They could also go like Counter Catcher Fez. Punch Fez with Gardevoir for 180. They could Scream Tail the Fez if they can find it out for that. Fish is set up. Curly inactive into the Iono. They got some options here already. Not a ton. Shuffles the Iono. And then 4 and 2. Fez in the discard pile, so not a ton of extra draw. There's the Counter Catcher. What if you went like... What else did they have? What else were the other options? Counter Catcher, Psychic. I can't tell what else is in the hand, to be honest. I mean, you could bring up Fez and just hit it for 180, maybe, or 160. Excuse me. There's Monkey Door. I'm not sure we have a Dark Energy to go with it though. Can I catch your Bolt item lock? Okay, sure. I actually don't hate that. Oh, hold on. If we're doing that though, is Ogerpon not just KO? I guess you have to just do it, to be honest though. Yep. Okay, they're going for it. Okay, yeah. Actually, I don't hate this. Does Ogerpon just KO us if they get 2 grass though? We got the Nitrogen for the Screamtail for the next turn. As long as we find a Dark Energy for the Monkey Dory. We have game with Screamtail and Monkey Dory. I think there was a Sada in hand. But no items. No items is big. Fez first for 3. Okay, double grass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We definitely KO the active with double grass, right? I don't see any grass energy in the hand. I see Sada. I see Prime Catcher, but you can't play the Prime. I see Night Treacher's in hand as well, but you can't play those. Wait, this might actually work. What does Jelly do? If it's in the active, you can't play any tool cards or items from its ability, and its attack does 80 plus 80 more if you have 4 energy attached to it. Double Grass No Vessel is tough to find. That is true. Yeah, actually, to be honest, this actually seems decent. The Jelly is doing work here. That's not an out. I mean, they can't win this turn. They could KO the Curly off the bench, maybe? I don't even think they have an energy for that. They might be cooking. That's not a fan is such a throw. Oh, to get the fighting energy off it? Does it actually matter? Get the fighting off it to build up on... Oh, yeah, I think you're... It depends on what energy's left in the deck. It's going for the 70 punch. Okay, over to the other side. Has Night Treacher. I think they're just a card short here. I think they're coming up short on the win, though. They have access to Screamtail, but no Monkey Dory. So they can Screamtail the Mew, but then they're 20 damage short. Oh no, but they can't get all the energy off the Jelly anyways, though. Everything's stuck on the Jelly. Never mind. We get what? 2? What's the retreat cost? 2? Why couldn't he bolt? We couldn't big. We didn't have access to a big bolt. Why can't Raging KO? Well, they have no access to a Raging Bolt. KO with Bolt? No. Wait, what am I missing? 3 retreat cost? Okay, so we're almost there. Yeah, it's a baby Raging Bolt on the bench, yeah. Oh, wait, does Vessel actually get us there? What does the thing do? 150? No, not quite. We could still retreat into Screamtail. And then hope that there's no Gust on the other side, I guess. Well, how much damage on the active? We have a 130 on the active. If we move 30 over, we have 100. How much HP does this thing have? Maybe we just heal the active and then KO the active? Move 30. Or do we actually not even take a knockout? Should we just move 30 over to the Mew and pass? With actually, yeah, should we just move 30 and pass? Move 30 pass seems like the play. Because if you take a knockout, you give over Fez draw. Okay, the pass, that's it. They didn't have it last turn. We still have time, 50 seconds. Gardevoir player went second. The broken pass. Don't give the Fez draw over. We win next turn with Screamtail plus Monkey Dory. They have a Sada in hand and they have energy they can Sada into, but that doesn't lead to they would need to have to hit double grass here, right? That still KOs. Yeah, double grass would still KO here. There's 2 grass in the discard pile, though. If they only play 5 grass, they can't get there. That's 1 grass. If they play 6 grass, though. If they play 6 grass, they could pawn cycle into a grass. Thank goodness, bro. Why not retreat into Guardy? Because you want to keep them item locked. Jellicent is item locking them right now. You also could have benched Hoot Hoot last turn. I don't know how much that matters, though, to be honest. Appreciate 7 months there, Alex. Dude, no way. It's about to be a fish dub? The fish dub is crazy. Oh, if they had attacked with Baby Bolt, they could have Koraidon this turn. If they had Baby Bolted the active last turn. Wait, how much does Koraidon... Oh, does it have fighting resistance? Would that even KO'd it? Or maybe that actually doesn't even work. Because this Jellicent is tanky. Let me read this freaking card. What's this jelly cooking with? 270? He tanky. So he got 170 left. The Baby Bolt would have hit for 10 less damage. I'd have 90 left. Fighting resistance. Okay, I guess the Koraidon was not working, to be honest. Yeah, Koraidon would have not got the KO. Unless we had a third energy for the Koraidon. Did we have a third energy for the Koraidon? Or the Raging Bolt, excuse me. Could we have gone 130 with the Raging Bolt into Koraidon? Maybe. Tord is in this, yeah. Wait, what happened? Was that a concession from the player on the right? The player on the left still had one more turn, right? But I think he did concede. But we did have Night Stretcher to win anyways, right? I think Bolt scooped. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it looked like Bolt scooped. It looks like they just conceded. So we didn't even have to show them the win, but we did have the win. Candy. Is there Candy Guardy available here? Well, I mean, also we'd want energy in the discard pile, I guess. But honestly, turn 2 Screamtail could be pretty sick. Arvin would be the out for the secret box, but pretty unlikely to find it. It does give it up here. Probably just going to evolve to Curly and then play Iono, I would assume. We'll see, though. Impidimp is here to do crime. Is that what he does? Is Impidimp a crime doer? If we had kept the Arvin for a secret box combo, could that have ever led to a Screamtail attack next turn? Guaranteed. We'd still need some kind of top deck, right? I think we would still need some kind of top deck. Hazel, will you make a video about your NISC run? Yeah, I already talked about it earlier in the stream. I'll probably make it into a video and post it on YouTube. We'll see. Okay, we're also the bench and pass. Like I said, secret box in the hand, so got options here. Maybe just sit on this hand because we have Candy Grimmsnarl in this hand. It looks like is gonna play through it a little bit here. Yeah, gonna get aggressive. Let's see if they go for the Frostlass or not. That'll be a interesting choice here. Tatsu build as well. Okay, so this is the same 60 that the could be, right? It looks pretty close to it. This could be the same 60 that we just saw from Yoshiyuki and Daichi. As the Tatsu, it could be. Imp robs banks for you so you can just buy Pokemon cards. Dude, shout out to Imp, bro. Is it legal to put all your Pokemon in the front of the deck when checking? Yes. You just can't do it in Japan because you're not allowed to reorganize your deck. So in Japan, you can't. All right, Buddy Poffin coming in. Is going for a Snow Run here, it looks like. Yeah, so it's going to set up the Frostlass here. You maybe just hold the hand, though. Going in with the Spikemuth. Are we just going to put a Grimmsnarl in our hand, or are we going for a third Imp? Maybe we're gonna go third imp here. Third imp on the way, okay. There's a TM Evo, just gonna hold the hand. I thought we had to grab the Grimmsnarl off that just to have the Grimmsnarl in hand, because now it gets bumped with an Artisan. Interesting. Okay. No Monkey Dory down as well. All right, here we go. Oh, honestly, is that even that good? Doesn't even seem that good. Did you make that? I don't even know if you can make that work. You maybe just like go evolve Iono. Evolve to Kirlia plus Iono. Or do you try and make the secret box work just to get value out of the TM Evo, maybe? There's a lot of supporters to burn there, to be honest. I'm going to rewatch what I missed. Has there been any Brave Bangles? Yes, we saw some Brave Bangle in the first couple rounds. It did okay. Looks like it's going to be Evolve Iono here. Yeah. Save the secret box for later. Artisan would be pretty good here to replace the Spikemuth. TM Evo. Okay. Evo out the Guardy is okay. Oh, there's also a Cleffa in hand, though. We could retreat to Cleffa and then use Cleffa instead. The hand is not great. And on the other side, also not great, to be honest. Just has Iono, but the Spikemuth is sticking here. Can still retreat to Cleffa here. So it's TM Evo or Cleffa. What's the play? Looks like it is going to be a Cleffa angle. Could bench the Monkey Dory. Also attach to Team Evo just so you can draw more cards with the Cleffa. He's going to do that. And it looks like not going to bench the Monkey Dory. Well, hold on. We're not done yet, I guess. Is Monkey Dory going to get benched? Baiting it. Okay. Just to draw 4. Boss KO Curly would be pretty good here. It is the Jellicent build. We see the Frillish there. What do we got on the other side, though? We're guaranteed the Grimmsnarl. I don't know if we have a candy in hand, but at the very least we could evolve the bench Morgrim to a Grimmsnarl. That looks like it is going to be the play here. Okay. I assume we're not going to play... Could it be Frillish no Jelly? I guess. That seems like it'd be kind of weird, but I guess, yeah. Air balloon to the active? Sure. I feel like we would maybe want to save that usually, but goes with it. Feels like we could maybe burn the Poffin here, to be honest. And the TM Evo, but decides to play neither of them, just going to the Iono. Yeah, it feels like the TM Evo in the... Yeah, I'm not sure. It just doesn't feel like it's not that high value moving forward. Got ourselves a Monkey Dory to work with. That's kind of cool. Also, the air balloon on the active felt a little weird. Yeah, the air balloon on the active did also feel a little weird. Our hand here on the other side looks decent. There's a retreat. Because like one of the plays you can make in this matchup as Gardevoir is like counter catch a Frostlass and then snipe around it or stuff like that. Okay, Shaman to protect the Frostlass. Also, by retreating the Impidimp, you also got the Dark Energy in the discard pile, I guess. The knockout active looks like 30 to Curlia, probably. Research of the prize cards is pretty good. I'm pretty sure the hand was dead besides that, so... Dreamtail gets pushed. I am curious to see what the play is this turn. I doubt there's Drifloon in this build. Yeah, what is even the plan here? What are we going to do? Seems tough, to be honest. It seems pretty tough. Playing with a nest ball. We might see Fez get grabbed. Although that doesn't seem great to want to put in play. It might be the play. Looks like, yeah, Fez is getting lined up. Sure. Yeah, I don't think this list plays Bravery Charm at all. So, Drifloon is not a line. So, counter catcher KO. The Frostlass off the bench could be pretty good. But besides that, I guess punching the active with Screamtail for some damage set up for a 2-hit would be fine. I just don't know what the line needs to be in this matchup. Immediately into the research, it looks like. Okay. Fresh 7 on the way. We still have Fez to work with as well. No Guardy. Oh, is it a Mind Bend type of game? It's going to be... Oh, that makes the Air Balloon even worse. I forgot about that. Yeah, this actually might just be a Mind Bend matchup. So the Air Balloon placement is that much worse then, to be honest. Okay, we found the Ultra Ball and an Artisan to get rid of the Spikemuth. We definitely should have saved the Air Balloon, yeah. I was like already like kind of like questioning the Air Balloon attached, but now that I'm like thinking like, wait a second, isn't Mind Bend just going to be the move here? Would have been pretty good to have that Air Balloon to retreat this Grimmsnarl going into this turn. We should just like put it back in the deck and then left it in the deck to Arven out later is what we should have done. Nest Ball coming in alongside the Artisan use there, it looks like. Still has Ultra Ball for the Guardy EX. No Dark Energy. Goes for the Frillish. So we are going to potentially get into item lock here. Maybe going to try and go for some cheesy TM Devo play at some point. But I feel like it's going to be a Mind Bend here for sure. As a Guardy user, don't you just monkey confuse all game? Well, if you don't have Drifloon, yeah, for sure. I mean, I think that's what we're going to see here. Why do Guardy players drop Drifloon so has heavy charms? Is it to avoid those jamming tower KOs? I don't really know, to be honest. I haven't played with Guardy in so long. I don't even know what the reasoning for any of that is. All I know is they don't play it anymore. Builds up an energy on the Frillish to play around. There should be 2 on the Frillish there, right? Or they attach return from hand to the Frillish. It was maybe a manual attachment, actually. Yeah, the confusion play is definitely a lot worse. But we see in this game here, there's an Air Balloon on the bench. Double Night Stretcher in hand. Definitely not where you want your Night Stretchers. But there's a Grimmsnarl on the discard pile, actually. And we have Candy in hand. So you can go Candy Grimmsnarl on the Air Ballooned Impidimp. Oh, actually, this kind of works out. This actually kind of works out here. Gonna just go with the Arven as well. Any chance the Grimmsnarl player put the Air Balloon down early due to the Guardy player playing Jellicent? It was just the Jellicent was so far away though. I don't know. Yeah, it was just like so far away. I guess maybe, but what are we Arvening for here? 2 Super Rod, TM Devo. Okay. Seems all right. Messenger for Grimmsnarl. I guess we're just gonna recover a bunch of energy that we're about to discard from the discard. About to discard off the retreat here. Candy Grimmsnarl, looking pretty good. Oh, and we have the attachment for the Monkey Dory as well. Okay, this is yeah, it's not bad here. Can load up energy on the active and then 2 energy on the bench Grimmsnarl. Kind of chilling. I guess you could load up 3. I don't know if that ever makes sense, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know if that ever makes sense, but at least 2. We're just gonna go with 1 actually, and just put 1 on the Impidimp as well. I feel like we should put 2 on the Grimmsnarl. Not sure. The judges are intervening with something. I'm not sure what they're intervening with though. Devo hits hard here. Devo would be pretty annoying for sure. I think they are playing Devo as well, right? Didn't we see that in the other Jellicent builds? Well, I don't know if Kato's... Oh, no, it's in Kato's hand, actually. I just saw it. Yeah, the Devo could be pretty good here. Down a candy. Oh, the bench one doesn't get... The bench one's up from Morgrim, though, right? Or are these both candied out? I have no clue what's going on here. Is it just a clock issue? Yeah, I can't tell how the bench one got to a Grimmsnarl. I don't know if it was I'm not sure what it was. Toward 8 and 1. Alright. And today 2. Here comes Monkey Dory. Not sure where this damage is going. Maybe to the Fez. Onto the Screamtail. Interesting. Oh, do we KO both here? Am I trolling? Oh, it doesn't KO the Screamtail, but it leaves it with 10 HP, so you can't put energy on it. Sure, I don't hate that. What does the play this turn even look like? What is the fish weak to? Is it weak to dark? The fish is weak to dark. Dude, what do you even do? You could punch him with the fish. Maybe you could TM Devo this turn? The Devo, TM Devo plus the fish in the active is pretty good, to be honest. That stops like a follow-up or a candy potentially. But the bench Grimmsnarl doesn't currently get KO'd. If it's from a Morgrim. I actually don't know what it evolved up from. You also need a Monkey Dory plus Dark Energy here to put damage on the bench one to actually get the knockout. Oh, holds off on the TM Devo. Had the TM Devo. In hand. Just shuffles it back into the deck. Okay. There's a Fez draw. There's only 8 minutes left as well. So that could be a factor here. Monkey Dory getting searched out. Yeah, I guess we might be able to set up for a TM Devo play, to be honest. It might actually be possible. What does the octopus do? While it's in the active, no items or tools for your opponent. And then it does 80 damage plus 80 more if you have 4 energy total attached to it, I believe. And Monkey Dory 30 off the Screamtail here, probably. Okay, moves it over to the bench. Grim with the monkey. I assume that must have been evolved up for through a Morgrim at this point. It's gotta have. I think it has to have come up through Morgrim. Maybe not though. Maybe it is Candy. Oh yeah, the TM Devo is very much live here as like a comeback play here. There's only 6 minutes left though. You still have to draw a bunch of prize cards. And there's 2 more prize cards going the Grimmsnarl's way this way, their way this coming up turn as well. On each Grim. So there's no real way to play around the TM Devo here. Goes into the Arven. I don't even know where you heal from with the Monkey Dory on this turn. Maybe off the Shaman. Jellicent is weak to dark. So we can do a 3 prize turn this turn. If you want to kill the Screamtail. We're down to 1 prize card left. Does not seem terrible. Burning the TM Evo. Oh, you can't write the Jellicent. Stopping the tool cards. Very good, very good. Alright, this is probably my last game. I'm kind of cooked. Pretty tired. We got through 9 rounds, though. I'll try and definitely stay up for all of it tomorrow. Okay, goes for the Screamtail KO. Immediately with the Monkey Dory damage. And then KO the active will put us down to 1 prize card left. That means, yeah, Iono's going to hit that much harder, though. We'll see. 10 rounds is a lot. 10 rounds is a lot. This is true. 5 minutes left. There's 1 more, right? Yeah, 1 more after this. All right, I mean, this is where the comeback has to begin. Do they have a guaranteed out to the Devo? Or, I mean, you probably want to Iono this turn. So you'd like to have Iono plus Devo. The Devo is on the bottom of the deck. So I feel like we want to shuffle the deck first. Opts not to. I'm pretty sure the Devo's on the bottom of the deck there. Oh, we have the Devo in the hand. All right, we found it. And they're actually just Devoing with Guardi EX. No Iono, though, I don't think, to go with it. Let's see, second Monkey Dory coming down. Counter catches the Frostlass as well to make things more awkward. There's the Devo. They're going to get 2 prize cards here. But leaves the hand for the Grimmsnarl player going into the turn. 3 minutes left. Okay. Here's on for Monkey after Iono. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. So the Devo got shuffled back in. The hand is massive, but I don't see a win condition yet. Was it a Morgrim or was it double candied? Monkey Dory plus Frostlass can also just be a win condition here at this point, to be honest. If we can set up a Monkey Dory this turn, we'll see. The Diva seems less good without Jelly in the active, though. That is true. The Jelly in the active is nice. Can't have it all, though. Can't have it all. Okay, Monkey Dory. Two minutes, dude. There's no time left. It was Morgan because he TM Evo'd, right? I think so, right? I think it was. So there's a candy left. That's what I was wondering, is how many candy do we have left? Okay, Nest Ball coming in. Thinking about Iron Bundle, it looks like. Or Badoo goes with the Badoo. Are we retreating to Badoo here to item lock? How good of a play is that? Oh, just benching the Badoo for the flexibility of the free retreat, I guess. We only need one prize card here. Oh, we're playing for the TM Devo on the Guardy here. Okay. Wait, is it actually game? Am I trolling? Not quite, right? Okay, Frost last damage. 1 minute left. 1 minute. Gotta go. Gotta cook. Double Monkey Dory online on the other side now. We have an Iono. The fish is loaded. 2 more damage to the Guardy. Wait, I'm confused. Shouldn't there be 2 more damage on the Guardy? Oh, no, we used... okay. We used Monkey Dory. Okay. Wait. Yes. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. The TM Devo play is still live here, though, I believe. Can I get your Monkey Dory? Heals Guardy knockout. Monkey Dory goes down. There's still a couple different ways to win this here, though. Oh, time's called. So I think the Grimshaw player gets 1 more turn here, I believe. Can't Devo with Jellicent? Oh, that's true. We just win here with a Monkey Dory play, right? Double Monkey Dory. Move 6 over to the Monkey Dory with 4, and then Frost. Oh, but the turn wouldn't happen. Oh, weird. Maybe it doesn't need to be a Devo angle, but you could do the Devo with what's it called? You can do the Devo play on the Jellicent to the Frillish if you can get Iron Bundle. You can go Artisan for Iron Bundle, push it out of the active. Monkey Dory 3 off the Impidimp to the Jellicent. Oh, the Frillish has 80 HP, bro. Why is everything such a tank? Second Monkey Dory plus TM Devo after Iron Bundle. Okay, now it's kind of weird. The more I watch this matchup, though, I feel like you shouldn't set up Frostlass in this matchup. Oh, we put the damage on the... Oh, does that win the game? Putting the damage on the Fez? No, because we still have to pass turns. But between turns doesn't happen, technically. That's the problem with this, is between turns technically doesn't happen. Yeah, Frostlass is troll. Yeah, the Frostlass does not feel like the play here for sure. Didn't Jellicent have 10 more damage? 40 from Guardy, 1 from Frostlass. No, it got healed with Monkey, right? I feel like... No, it didn't get healed with Monkey, right? No, it should have 10 more, I think. I think you're right. I think he should have 10 more. I wonder if either player is going to concede or if it's just going to be a double. Kato wins next turn. Did he have game next turn? Oh, looks like Kato conceded there.